And a good Monday evening to you. I'm Jeremy Babin and we're talking sports. A 60-57 loss on December 16th still haunts the Big Red, who entered Friday night's game with a 3-4 region record. But as the seniors enter their final regular season game against each other, it's the second and final meeting that'll stay with them when they leave high school. And as always, a packed house at the Den. Fans from both sides, Dalton and Northwest, showing their support. Well, Northwest had a little more to cheer about. Start with the girls, 5:17 left to go in the third. Callie Thomas to Bailey Callie from downtown, 28-14 Northwest. Lady Bruins on the break now. Callie head to Callie Thomas. Not sure how she gets the shot off over Emily Broderick, but she does, 30-14 Northwest. Now with 4:07 left in the third quarter, Bailey Callie's going to make it a 33-14 game with this three ball. More Lady Bruins. Callie, this time to Jordy Cook, drives in for two of her game-high 10 points, 37-14 Northwest. Now with 1:34 to go in the third quarter, Dalton's Emily Broderick drops in two of her 16 points to lead all scorers. Now Broderick had 11 points in the second half. Here's two of them, 37-16 Northwest as the third quarter horn sounds. Fourth quarter now, 30 seconds into it. Dalton's Amanda Rector drives, stops, and pops the mid-range jumper, 42-22. Now back Northwest way. Callie to Christy Robinson for two of her team high, 11 points on the night, 50-25 Northwest. Now Kanisha McCurtney to Robinson, add two more of that tally. Northwest wins 61-32.
I felt like that we came in, and did a good job in the first quarter. I felt like we had too many turnovers in the first quarter, but then I felt like the second, third, and fourth quarter we took care of the ball a lot better, and I think that made a difference on the score in the game because we were able to get more shots off of it. And I can't say enough about the defensive part of the game. We held them to 30 points. We've just done a really good job all year long of playing good defense.
We came out at first and we were really nervous, but we knew we had to step up and play it, be tough playing at their place, and we just did what we had to do and kept our intensity up the whole game and played hard.
It's always tough to come in here and play. Their fans are always screaming loud, but we just try to be physical and have them back up instead of us have to get on our heels.
Boys stay on their heels. Bryce Martin to Baker Childress, 4-3, 10-1 Northwest. Now with 5:17 to go in the third, Alex Thames, 4-3 of his 9 points, 31-20 Bruins. Now it's Tannerino. He had 19 to lead all scores. Here's three of them, 36-22 Northwest with the lead. And now here comes Dalton. Watts Dantzler with a leaner in the paint, makes it a 36-25 ball game. But then back Northwest way. Chittister and Reno accounted for all but one three-pointer for the Bruins. Here's one right there, 39-25 Northwest with 1:23 to go in the third. Back Dalton's way, Shaquan Moore, the steal, count it, and one coming to the line. As the third quarter comes to a close, 41-25 Northwest. And then it was Terrell Wilson going to try and trim this lead a little bit, but too much Northwest. They win 53-35.
Definitely trying to get back on the winning track tonight after the tough loss against Murray on Tuesday night. And the most exciting thing about this game was the teamwork. It was a great team effort, and the ball got to the open guy, and the open guy knocked down shots, and that's the way basketball is supposed to be played. And so I was really pleased with our guys and the effort they put out tonight.
We're all happy with the way we played. Everybody was just knocking down their shots, and the posts were rebounding good. It was just all around good game.
We came out here really excited, and us five seniors tried to get us motivated because it was our last time playing Dalton, so we went out there pretty confident and excited.
Now over in Chatsworth, it's been a pretty feel-good story for the Indians at Maury County this season. But going into Friday night's game, the Tribe's carrying a 4-4 record in 2009. How will the green team fare against their region foe South Paulding Friday night? Well, let's head out to the land of the Indians and find out. 7:49 to go in the third. Tanner Long going to drive the hoop and the harm, 36-28 Maury County. Now with 6:29 to go in the third quarter, John Kaiser, 4-3. He'd finish with 11 points, 40-30 Maury County. Now with 3:36 to go in the third, Derek Sanford, he had 26 on the night. Here is three of them, 47-38 Murray. They go on to win 77-64. And let's head over to Christian Heritage, who leading scorer for the area, Damian Cheney, leading all scorers. Now here's an interesting story. This guy's name is Moyaka Oshimo, an 8th grader playing on the varsity team. Don't see that every day, but you do see this plenty. 5:55 to go in the first. Will Clark for 3 of his 22 points. Gets rolling and then gets a steal right there. He didn't quit. Not on defense, rather, 5-0 Christian Heritage. Now it's Ben Diendorfer from downtown. He's going to connect and make it a 9-0 Christian Heritage game. They were rolling in this game. 4:28 to go in the first quarter. The Aries leading scorer, as we mentioned earlier, Damian Cheney with the steal. He plays defense too, all the way to the hole. 11-0 Christian Heritage. Now with 1:25 to go in the first, Landon McClue. He had 4 threes on the night. Here's one of them. This would make it a 16-4 game in Christian Heritage. They go on and win this one in convincing fashion, 71-58. A lot of basketball right there, a lot of hoops for you.
Definitely a lot of talent on those courts. Thanks,
Oh,
Jake.
yeah, maybe Cedric had talent like that once, way back in the day.
Yeah, Cedric, were you a great basketball player back in your high school years?
I mean, I could go back. We could go get the highlight film right now on the back if we need to. I mean, there's just so much, but we don't have enough time to even start analyzing my basketball skills. But I did have some special skills back in the day. But I've got